Hey everyone, I'm making this video for two reasons. First reason, today is the first ever International Pronouns Day, which is so exciting. Essentially, Pronouns Day is raising awareness that not everyone uses the pronouns you think they might use. So, for example, if you see someone on the street and you look at them, society's taught you to look at them and go, oh, that's a dude. So you might assume that that person uses he, him pronouns. But you could be wrong. So essentially, Pronouns Day, encouraging people to, when they introduce themselves, say, hi, my name is, insert name, my pronouns are, insert pronouns. And then the person they're meeting might say, oh, hi, my name is, insert their name. And then if they don't say their pronouns, you can simply say, oh, can I ask what pronouns you use? Some people might know what you're talking about, some people might not know. So either it's a chance to really affirm someone and acknowledge who they are as a human and the language that affirms them, or it could be a really great educational opportunity. Alright, so that's International Pronouns Day, which is really cool. Second reason I'm making this video is because I thought, very apt timing that today is Pronouns Day. Perfect time for me to finally tell all of you something that some of you don't know, and that is that I am transgender, non-binary. So you're probably wondering, what the heck does that mean? For those of you who aren't aware, someone is transgender, or trans for short, when the sex or gender they were assigned at birth doesn't match up with their gender identity. So someone's gender identity is the gender they feel, they know themselves to be, inherently within them. Everyone has one. Even if you aren't transgender, you have a gender identity. Yeah, so non-binary, little bit of a description of that. Non-binary is often used as an umbrella term that encompasses all gender identities that don't fit within the binary of male and female. Yeah, so I am transgender, non-binary. I was assigned female at birth, but my gender identity is not female. My gender identity is non-binary. For me personally, non-binary means that I don't feel at all like a woman, but I know I'm not a man. Am I more masculine than feminine? Yeah, probably. But I'm happy being outside that Western binary. So the reason I'm telling you this is basically because a few things are changing in my life. For starters, I really don't feel comfortable with she, her, hers pronouns. When people use those pronouns for me, it just doesn't feel right. It feels so wrong, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Second thing is words that are, I guess, seen as female words. So, like woman, lady, girl, they feel really wrong and uncomfortable too. So, I've decided to change the words that people use in reference to me. I'm asking everyone to change to the gender-neutral pronouns, they, them, theirs. And I'm also asking everyone to use gender-neutral language in reference to me, when speaking to me, when speaking about me, whether I'm there, whether I'm not there. These are two things that I really want you to So gender-neutral pronouns, they, them, theirs, gender-neutral words. Some examples of gender-neutral words is person, human, friend, cousin, if you're an aunt or an uncle, nibbling. Words exist that don't pressure binary gender on people, and they're the words that I feel most comfortable with. I know that this might be a shock to some of you. I know that this information might make complete sense to some of you. Some of you might be uncomfortable with it. Some of you might be comfortable with it. Some of you may just not be sure and have questions. In the description of this video, I'm going to include 2 different links. One that is this awesome app that Minus 18 developed that can help you learn how to use pronouns correctly. So if you go into that app and you open it up and you say you want to play, and then you click to they, them, theirs pronouns and you hit go, and it gives you a little instructional on how to use those pronouns, and then it gives you a little quiz in which you can go through and click the answer you think is correct. Basically, learning how to use they, them, theirs pronouns correctly for me. The other thing I'm going to include is a link that has just basic definitions, just to help you, if you need to read a little bit more, get onto that. For those of you who are Christian friends, Christian family, I want to say to you that I'm not having a crisis of faith. This isn't a phase. Theologically, I have done a lot of work, and I totally believe that trans and gender diverse people are totally created in the image of God, that they are an intended part of God's created humanity. We're not a mistake. We're not broken. I'm not broken. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that here. That's not what this video is about. There are resources you can look at that speak about biblically and theologically affirming transgender and gender diverse theology. If you're interested in that, you can let me know. I guess I want to finish by saying thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope that you will care enough to actually implement the things that I've asked you to implement, the pronouns and the gender neutral language. If you make a mistake, don't freak out, don't make a big deal about it. Correct yourself quickly, fix the word you used, and move on. So an example of that would be if someone said to me, or they were talking about me, and they said, oh, you're looking for Tian. Oh, she is over there. They might be like, oh, sorry, they are over there. Move on, done. Corrected, simple. I understand that relearning language and in reference to people can be difficult. I have grace, I have patience. The only time we're going to have an issue is if you're purposely using the wrong language. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the afternoon. Happy International Pronouns Day. Have a good day.